I love your collar. Oh, you is that the camera? Okay.
She's ready to tell you about the Fi dog collar.
Okay, can I tell you, I want you all to look at this dog. The thought that if something ever happened to my dog, if I didn't know where he was, if he got out of the gate by accident, I've read recently some stories about, like, we had a dog sitter and the dog sitter got away from them walking the dog or anything. It literally makes me sick to my stomach that I would have no idea where my dog is. And what do? Do you post on Facebook or put, you know,
rely on other people to bring them to the vet.
Going, you know, door to door. Ah, baby. This is the world's most advanced dog collar. This is peace of mind that the most, I mean, being able to know 24/7 live, no max range, always know where your dog is, worth this $38 on a flex pay. So that's the first thing. The other thing is, this is also gonna be like a smartwatch for your dog. It's gonna track steps and sleep and activity to see the health of the dog, right? This is one that's gonna be rechargeable. You're gonna charge it up once, you're gonna get 3 months of battery life on this collar. Now, we have a blue, a gray, a pink, and a yellow. You're gonna get a 1-year membership. We're gonna talk about that as well. But we only brought about 370 of these in. It's free shipping. If you went and put smart dog collar into the, into the internet, they're all over $200, well over $200. We are doing a very special pricing because we are launching this for the first time. We're gonna take $30 off on a flex pay. It's $38 to get this home. Stephanie McKee. We're gonna talk about sizing. There's an extra small, medium, large, and extra large. We'll talk about knowing which dogs go with which collar, but did you not feel that little pit in your stomach when I started talking about not knowing where your dog was?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to sleep.
Yeah, it's the worst. So the Fi Smart Dog Collar is not just location tracking, it's activity tracking. So it'll track things like the sleep and steps and exercise of your dog. You are also getting a year subscription to the Fi app, which is amazing. It's like a 360-degree view of your dog. This is a new essential. So the Fi Smart Collar is the best smart collar out there because it has the longest battery life. It is the most slim design, which is very comfortable for your dog. It has the most accurate tracking. We actually use 4 different touch points to show you where your dog is. And this is also the longest distance tracker out there. So Fi is a very innovative American company. Our founders are from New York. And one of our founders, Jonathan, got a German Shepherd puppy named Thor. And he looked for a smart tracker, and they were all huge and bulky and hardly usable. They weren't accurate. They didn't track the dog's location for long distances. So in 2017, he and his co-founder, they were former employees of Google and Square, they invented Fi. So we have helped hundreds of thousands of dogs stay healthy, happy, live longer, happier lives because you have that health tracking and, of course, the location tracking with the Fi collar. So when you pick this up today, you are going to choose your size. Now, we have a graphic that shows different dog breeds that generally go with the different sizes. Kaya is a 4-year-old Vizsla. She's wearing a large. Her neck circumference is 16 inches. You want to grab an extra small for those like toy poodles, a small for your terriers, a medium for beagles and border collies, a large for the golden retrievers and labs, and then the extra large for the Great Pyrenees and Great Danes of the world.
That's me. So I have a Connie Corso. He's 7 months. He's 102 pounds.
Wow.
So even us big dog owners get this. Even the smallest. I've once owned a Yorkie as well. So look at. Obviously, we can't put every single breed, but you kind of can gauge where you're at. Mastiff would be me. What size does Kaya have on?
Kaya has on a large, and every collar's adjustable,
Okay.
so her large is kind of on like the smallest setting. So when you put the dog collar on, make sure there's like 2 fingers that can fit underneath it, and I'll show you how to put it together because this collar is going to arrive at your home with the tracker separate. So I'm gonna flip it around and show you there's a very strong magnet here. This is an all metal casing. This is so tough and again so slim. This is designed for your dog to be able to sleep in it and wear it all day, which can't be said of other trackers. So this magnet you pop off, I'll show you how you disconnect it here. So this tracker will arrive separate. You're gonna connect them at like a 45-degree angle. Remember to move that magnet there, and then you just slide them on and pop the magnet back on. So this actually has 400 pounds of like pull or tug resistance. Yep. So even the toughest dog is not going to bite or tear the collar off. Very, very tough. This here is a large and again, adjustable. So
and that's the yellow in your hand. Kaya's wearing the pink.
And then we have gray and blue.
Gray and blue, so you're gonna pick a color and pick a size. So that's how you're gonna make this purchase. Let us ship this to you for free. Put this on a flex pay for $47.50. This is what I'll say. Yes, it's gonna track. And also how, being able to know steps and activity and sleep. And, I always say, it's so hard to know with your dogs, right? Because they can't tell you things, being able to have, that information. But I'll tell you, the moment your dog is somewhere, and it has like a trigger also where it's like outside of a range. So it'll let you know, like, okay, they're outside the yard, they're outside the house. The one time, at the possibility that the dog is outside of somewhere where you don't want them to be, you don't know where they're at, I would pay you my entire savings account.
Right? It's priceless.
Every penny that I have for my baby to come home. Our dogs are like family members.
Yes.
And this is the world's most advanced dog collar. It's 2024, right? Everything has advanced.
Yes.
We get smart watches, and we see Stephanie McKee talk about smart watches.
That's right.
As well. This is kind of that same idea, but for your dog. And speaking of that GPS, Stephanie, because some people have had those trackers where there's a range, right? Where it'll track them, but only for a certain, this is anywhere.
Yeah, so this is nationwide, and I'll kind of walk you through the app. So the app, you get a whole month subscription, and it's pretty amazing, the range on this. We use satellite GPS, we use cell towers, and then when your dog is at home, we use Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So when you connect your base to your Wi-Fi, you always have the ability to see where your dog is. You can see on my app, it's a little bright on your screen, but this is my app right now. Kaya is connected, her smart collar is connected to my phone there, and you can actually set a boundary. So I'm gonna go to her account here. I'm going to go to safe zones, and in the studio, I can zoom in and out and say, all right, let me know when she's gone past this circle, and I can save that boundary. So gone are the days where you have to like set up a fence or just rely on a random stranger to find your dog and take them to the vet and scan the microchip. I mean, who knows what happens if your dog leaves your yard. Now you get an alert from the app whenever your dog leaves that safe zone. So great tracking here.
So this is where I'm really gonna push FlexPay, because we have probably hit every nightmare you've ever thought of. The dog, how would I know? You've seen other people talking about it. Maybe you saw it in your next door app.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, my dog is missing. Have you seen my dog? You do all these things. What is the FlexPay that's on here, Kyle? What was it, like 40 something? Put this on a FlexPay and let us ship it to you for free, okay? So that's 4 months, no added interest. There it is, $47.50. That on a month, get it home, put it on your dog, even for the first month for the $47, is just peace of mind. I can't even tell you, like, I love my baby, I love my son, I love my husband. It's different. They don't have a voice. Being able to track their sleep, their activity, their health, and having that, it's 2024, having something better than, putting posters up of your dog's face, right? I want you to be able to get this home. So the first thing when you go to make this purchase is, you're gonna pick a color, the yellow, the gray, the blue, or the pink, right? And then you're gonna pick a size. So I wanna show that size chart really quick one more time, Porter, because I wanna make sure you get the right size for your dog, because we wanna keep it on. So Stephanie, we don't have all the dog breeds up here, but you can kind of be comparative, right?
Yep, and if you want to grab a measuring tape at home and measure the circumference of your dog's neck, you can. You can also take a piece of string and measure the neck, and then just like lay the string against a measuring tape or a ruler. But that's generally the breed. Remember, there's some wiggle room because each collar is adjustable.
Yep.
If you're going on vacation this summer, whether you're bringing your dog with you or not, this is gonna help you keep tabs on your dog. Because you have that app, yes, with this exclusive HSN purchase, you get a 1-year subscription to the app, so you always know where your dog is. This is perfect for anyone with a new puppy because, of course, puppies are not just getting used to new health routines like sleep and step and exercise, a puppy's getting used to a new yard. When Kaya was little, when she first got to our house, the backyard was plenty of space for her, but she's so attached that she actually jumped a fence. And she got out when my husband and I were at work. If we had the Fi Smart Collar, we would have known immediately that she left the yard. And that is just absolutely priceless. But what's amazing is it's not just the location tracking, it's also a whole picture of your dog's health. Sleep tracking. Maybe you don't know that when you're asleep, your dog is waking up constantly. Maybe you don't know how many steps your dog's taking in a day. It's so cool to have that info for the first time ever. It's info that you can't have any other way. And when you think about the vet bills that add up when your dog is not in good health, this is also an investment in your dog's health. Check this out. There is a veterinarian portion of the app where you can send your vet reports on your dog's health. There's a community section of the app where you can have an all-dog social media. It's gonna make you smile every time you see it. There's ranking. You can actually see where your dog ranks amongst dogs in its breed, in your state, and in your neighborhood, which is so cool. A little competitive, competition there. You've got the timeline, and then again, here's the map. I can see sleep patterns, I can see steps, and I can see when these patterns are broken. So it's helpful to, deep dive and kind of decipher and get that data on your dog. You will have a healthier, happier dog when you know more about their activity and location.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
So, Tina, again, this is exclusive to HSN. This is such a valuable tool because
Did you go look? I went on the internet because I was like,
you've seen the other ones?
Well, I just put in like smart dog collar out there. All of them well over $200. And also you had to do a subscription right out the door. We have this on sale. If you, again, it's that moment where you don't know where your dog is. I mean, I love the tracking portion of it, but I'm telling you, if my dog ever got out, I didn't know where my dog was, I would give any amount of money for someone just to be like, here they are, they're safe. This tracking is live, it's GPS. I love that it's waterproof also. So this isn't something you have to take on and off. The dog can drink water.
If you're like Kaya and she sprints through the beach here on the dog beaches this summer, yes, it is waterproof. It's a very tough collar. This was actually one of Time Magazine's best inventions of 2023. It's not just any smart dog collar.